Hi folks, this is All the Fruit, and once again I'm asking this old question, which is bugging us all basically all the time. What's the best place for fruit hunting in the world? It's a very complicated question. Well, how did I came up with it? Right now I complimented the guy who you should definitely check out. He's called Jan Fruit Beast. Yeah, not sure if I pronounced this correctly. And he's based in Florida. He's active on Instagram. And he's just showing pictures of insane fruits. Lots of stuff I've never heard of before. And lots of stuff that I really always wanted to try, and he's eating it and basically flexing on me because I cannot get this stuff. And then I complimented him. I told him, well, Florida is amazing for fruit hunting. And he said, nah, it's just average. And then I asked him, well, what's the best place for fruit hunting, he would say, and he also had no idea. So I decided, well, let's ask around. Well, so my thoughts on what the best place for fruit hunting is. It seems that every country has one place, usually the one with the mildest and most tropical or subtropical or warm climate, where they concentrate on fruit production. Except for countries with a very hot or very dry climate, there it's usually a more moist place or a more cool place where they concentrate on fruit production. Let's see. Here in Germany, I'm in the city of Heidelberg. You can see a fig tree behind me. And behind it I planted a collection of a lot of exotic kiwis and kiwi berries. So, as you can guess, Heidelberg has a very good and mild climate for German standards. So the best area for fruit hunting in Germany, I would say, is the Rhine Valley with nearby side valleys. It has not exactly the mildest climate of Germany. This would be along the lower Rhine, like north of the Ruhr area or west of the Ruhr area, like basically at the Dutch border, or even at the islands in the North Sea, the climate would be more mild. But there they don't have a good summer, so they have a mild winter, but they have a cool and rainy summer. So the best areas climatically for fruit hunting, I would say, along the Rhine River, along the Rhine River Valley. Here you also have a lot of big cities with botanic gardens. Germans love botanic gardens. There are tons of really great botanic gardens in Germany. Also, you have a lot of rich people who like exotic and rare stuff in their gardens. I'm still trying to get some good angle for the camera. I'm not doing so many videos with the front camera. Well, also there are a lot of government facilities here which experiment with new fruits. Also, it seems even the nurseries, that even in the supermarkets in eastern or northern Germany, people, they don't even sell mangoes or kakis regularly because a lot of people wouldn't buy them. Well, here those are just normal fruits. So yeah, in Germany, climatic reasons, money, people who like experimenting, fruit cultivation has been a big business here for hundreds of years. So southwestern Germany, and especially the Rhine Valley, is the best place. Well, if you go to Bulgaria, my home country, the southernmost parts of the Bulgarian Black Sea coast, where the climate was mildest, they are very famous for fruit cultivation in Bulgaria. Also, the southwestern corner of Bulgaria, with the comparatively mild climate, with the mildest climate in western Bulgaria, was quite famous. And then also some valleys in the mountains where they were protected by the cold Siberian winds which come over the Black Sea. Well, if you go to Turkey, the area around Alanya is the most famous, especially for exotic fruits. There you have bananas, mangoes, avocados, because it's the warmest area of Turkey. You go to France, the best area is at the Italian border, the city of Menton, the mildest climate of France. If you go to Spain, it's Andalusia, the so-called Costa Tropical, the most important area for the commercial cultivation of subtropical and tropical fruit trees. You go to Portugal, it's mostly the Algarve, the area at the southern coast. When you go to Italy, I guess the best area would be Sicily. They have like productions of lychees and bananas and mangoes. However, very good and mild areas in Italy. They go all the way to the north to the Italian Riviera. If you go to the US, I would still say in the continental US, this Jan Fruit Peace guy is really lucky. He's staying in Florida, and the stuff he's showing on his Instagram, it's as I said, just amazing. I'm really jealous. Yeah, I guess the second best state in the continental US would be California, the third best maybe Texas. Maybe Hawaii is beating them all, who knows. I would say Hawaii and Florida are definitely the best places. Yeah, so every country in the northern hemisphere seems to have, oh come on, where can I get some good angle? Every country in the northern hemisphere seems to have their best fruit hunting places in the warmest and mildest area of the country. But what about worldwide? Well, I would say Germany in the worldwide comparison is pretty good for fruit hunting, but not very good. It's pretty good, especially because most of those botanic gardens, they do have greenhouses, and you can find a lot of hidden gems there. In Europe, I would say, well, the best place is maybe the Costa Tropical in Spain. You have basically frost-free subtropical climate, and then you have mountains, mountainous areas and desert areas around there, and very rainy areas, lots of different climates. You can find a lot of stuff. In the continental US, I also said I think it's Florida, but of course Central America and the Amazon, they will have a lot more tropical stuff than Florida. Well, most of the tropical stuff this guy was showing from Florida is actually from Central and South America. In Europe also, I would say the Canary Islands are maybe the best place for tropical stuff, because they are subtropical and they also have a lot of crazy fruit collectors. I thought that France's Caribbean possessions would be even better for fruit hunting, but I was quite disappointed when I was there. Maybe I'll go back this year after a couple years to hunt for a couple more fruits there, but I was a little bit disappointed how few exotic fruits they grow there in the Caribbean climate. I still think that maybe Borneo and also New Guinea, where I have never been, might be the best places for fruit hunting in the world. Yeah, Borneo, this year's trip was quite a big disappointment. Almost 4 months in Borneo and almost no new exotic fruits. But they say that this year's fruit season, which will start maybe in August, September, will be the first good fruit season for 3 years in Borneo. So we might get lucky. I might go back there instead of to the Caribbean. New Guinea seems to be even better, but I'm afraid to go there alone. So if you want to organize an expedition to New Guinea with me, just contact me. Well, even if you want to come to Borneo or to the Caribbean, you can always contact me. But what other areas are the best for fruit hunting? China and India have a lot of stuff, but compared to the giant size of the countries, it still seems like there are not too many different fruit species. Japan has Japan is mostly the most expensive fruits in the world, and they have great places like in southern Japan, like Kyushu, Shikoku, Okinawa. Yeah, China and India have a lot of great stuff, but yeah, compared to the size of the countries, I would say it's less than in Malaysia or Indonesia. Yeah, maybe the Congo jungle or the Amazon jungle. Yeah, please tell me, folks. Those were like my ideas on where the best places for fruit hunting might be in the world. Maybe you tell me something. Tell me, what are the best places for fruit hunting in the world? What are the best places for fruit hunting on every continent? What are the best places for fruit hunting in your country or in any other country? Where are the best places for fruit hunting in your region, in your city, in your village? Just, yeah. write a lot of super long comments. I promise I'll read them all, except if they're complete trolling. I promise I'll read them all and I'll try to react to all of them, because, yeah, this is the main question that bugs us all, right? Where is the best place for fruit hunting in the world?